Straight to the top, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee, man, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time. You don't know anything about the Macho Man Randy Savage and where I'm coming from. Because it's mind-boggling to you, yeah.
From Montreal to Memphis, parlez-vous français? Tell all the girls the Rouges are on their way. They don't like heavy metal, they don't like rock and roll, but all they like to listen to is Barry Manilow. They're all American boys, all American boys, all American boys. They're all American boys.
I'm so sorry, Chad. That gets me emotional every time.
Yeah, I love that intro. Goated intro.
It's too beautiful. I got tears rolling down my eyes. It's like I've just listened to Ave Maria. Welcome, everybody, back to Pin Down. We are back for this Pin Down Saturday. Yes, that is right. We are pinning you down. You cannot leave. We are getting the 3 count, and then we are going to win the belt, and then we're going to vacate the belt due to injury the very next night on Raw. Isn't that right, Mr. T?
Damn right. Damn right.
So that sounds, you sound very enthusiastic with that. Holy shit. Damn right. We're going to get injured. We're going to have to go down to Montgomery, Alabama. Get a rotoscope surgery on our knees. It's all bad.
Blame Bret Hart or Bill Goldberg for everything.
Start blaming Goldberg. That damn Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg.
Thanks, Bill Goldberg, you freaking idiot.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into the chat real quick, and I guess we'll get into these stories because there's a lot to cover. There was a lot of retardation over the past few days. So let's season the chat real quick, and let's get started. It's pretty much just Jack and the Nightbot. But anyways, what up, Jack? Thanks for being here.
What up, Jack?
Shout out to Jack last night.
Rises to the top. Yeah, thank you for last night, man.
Yeah,
watching,
shout out to Jack for sharing his screen, letting us watch SmackDown last night, which, by the way, if you've not checked that out, go back to the live stream of this channel and watch those reactions to SmackDown.
Yeah, check the reaction. Check the reaction to the main event. And first,
I haven't been able to watch SmackDown because I got home super late and I've been busy today. How did you guys like it?
It was actually pretty good. SmackDown was shockingly good, Grib. It wasn't mid down or bad down for once.
It was good down.
It was good down, bro. The main event was actually
even Mr. T. We got a good down.
So for piggyback of Trey, a lot of people said it was a great show. A lot of people said it was a boring show. A lot of people were saying that Kevin Owens and Punk was the best match of the night, which was true. A lot of people were saying that it was boring. I wasn't bored watching the show like I was watching a little bit of Dynamite on Wednesday. But everyone's different, but definitely that main event for the for the WWE title with Kevin Owens and Punk, that was really good.
The MFTs against Truth and Damian Priest was actually pretty good.
Yeah, and people were complaining about that, saying it was mid. But let's just get into this whole thing. So last night before we went live, there was a whole situation. Well, not a situation, but there was a big breaking news story last night of a talent leaving the company. Do you guys want to cover Ilja Dragunov leaving?
Yeah, let's talk about.
That was a bit of a shocker, especially right before SmackDown.
Yeah, so you want to read that cream, and then I'll just keep on sharing the tabs, and you can just keep on going.
Yep, it says breaking. Ilja Dragunov is departing WWE. Well, to be fair, it's all caps on breaking, right? I assume that's how they get read.
I mean, I am shocked about this. Like, he chose not to resign, as far as I could tell.
Well, there's an update on that, Trace. So let me share this real quick because we're going to keep on continuating because it's a continuating story. So right there, that's reported by good old Dave Meltzer.
Essentially,
you go ahead, Trey.
Essentially, Ilja Dragunov signed what was termed a very good WWE contract, and it was coming due. And talks over a new deal, the size were far enough, apart that the decision was made in April to not use him anymore. He would be free to wrestle anywhere at this point, as there is no non-compete for a contract running out. So he has no non-compete clause right now. No.
Yeah, so yeah, he's a free agent because he let the contract expire. So there's that, and also too, this is also reported by Dave.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Yeah.
It was essentially conceded by WWE that Ilja Dragunov was a great worker, but not a numbers mover. And evidently, for the level of money he was asking and getting, you needed to be a numbers mover. Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I guess being like a Roman Reigns, being like a big like ratings personnel, like just bring up pop a rating or whatever and sell merch. I guess that's what Dave was trying to indicate, but still, I think this is a big loss for the talent wise. And I know people are like, no, not really, but I really do like Ilja. I think there could have been more that would have could have been done. I could have seen Ilja versus Punk. I could have seen Ilja versus
Kevin Owens,
Cody at one point, LA Knight.
I mean, part of what helped Sammy get back was that Ilja Sammy stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gunther,
And he's fucking good.
he is good.
I think if you use him properly, you can make him a numbers mover type of guy.
I don't think like okay. So when I see ratings mover or whatever, I don't think like he's like a Roman Reigns type of guy. Like I don't think he's that big of a star, right? But I do think he's
look, it's not just. I think they mean numbers mover. It doesn't mean you're the top guy in the company. Look at Danhausen. Right. That guy's a numbers mover, and he's
a numbers mover, and he's basically a mid-carder.
True. But also, too, he's got a personality, he's got a character. I mean, pretty much, I like Ilja, but his character was just like tough guy, kick your ass,
who can wrestle,
vampire dude. Like, you know what I mean? What was his name?
Russian, but sure, yeah. He's Vampiro, but Russian.
No. What was his gimmick in at WWE NXT? Wasn't he the Russian vampire or something like that? His nickname.
Oh yeah. There was some shit like that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. That's why I was like saying like that. I was like, he's a Russian vampire. What's that? Do you suck blood and give it to Vladimir?
Just give him Vampiro's gimmick, but he's Russian.
Yeah, I was like, I don't understand what that was. Like again, I like Ilja, but I never got that character. Like, what's a Russian vampire? Like,
I will say this with Ilja, he wasn't bad on the mic the couple times they let him talk. He's not bad. I would say it's just he needed more of a character. I would have moved him to Raw. To be honest, I think that was the other problem. He was stuck on SmackDown for a while.
Yeah, I think before he got injured, I think he was on Raw, wasn't he?
No, he's on SmackDown. He was on Raw, and then he went to SmackDown last year because that's when he won the United States title from Sammy.
Okay, yeah, because like I said, this whole brand, quote unquote, brand split has been kind of a chaotic thing to cover and like remember all that good shit. So that's going on with Ilja. So he's pretty much done with the company. He's unrestricted free agent, like Trey said. Also, this was last night at the media scrum last night for the Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view, the media scrum that probably didn't get out till 3 a.m. That was asked by Tony Khan if he was interested, and that was Tony's response. Whoever wants to read that.
Yeah, sure thing. Tony was asked if he had any interest in Ilja Dragunov. I'm not sure about the contractual status, but that's a tremendous, tremendous professional wrestler. Absolutely. Again, I don't know exactly what the contractual status is of people that don't work here. I can't keep track of those things, and there's no way for me to know that. But one thing I do know is that a great wrestler, which is what Tony Khan said at Ring of Honor. One, of course, like he's doing the thing that all heads of companies do, where they're like, "Oh, I don't know." Oh, yeah, you know.
Don't tell me you don't have interns.
Yeah, you don't have interns. You don't have people like tracking that. Come on now.
You don't have he doesn't have a fleet. Literally, the motherfucker had an analytical company. You're telling me he doesn't have like one dude to track contracts?
Yeah.
Of course he fucking does. And by the way, he doesn't need that because he's autistic as shit. So he just knows this.
Well, not just
we
that.
all know this. We know this. and
WWE
we're
has
idiots.
one. We know WWE has some. They probably have a couple actually.
What, autistic people? Yeah, for sure.
For like who do the contract stuff. So you're telling me Tony does it?
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
watch other people's shit. I mean, Howard Finkel,
You
when he was
don't-
alive.
But
he
you
did
don't
it.
even need a person to keep track of that shit because it's like it's so easy to keep track of.
Yeah.
Oh, when's this
especially-
person done? Fall of next year? Let me write that down.
Especially
Oh,
these
this
days.
person's done now? Let me write that down. He knew when Ilja Dragunov's contract was going to be up, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Even if he didn't know, right? You got wrestlers in the back. You mean to tell me that the wrestlers in the back, the word, they're on Twitter. They know what's going on. I mean, half of them are on Twitter after their match is over with. So don't tell me that they
We didn't even
know.
get into the whole thing of Dave Meltzer probably fucking sent Tony a message. He's like, Tony!
Hey, probably
Tony!
called him up. But again,
yeah,
like
Dave
wrestlers.
probably called him up, bro.
Yeah, what's the old saying for wrestlers? Telephone, telegraph, tell a wrestler. And after you tell a wrestler, it spreads like wildfire. So don't tell me that the AEW locker room didn't say, like a Tommaso Ciampa was like, oh shit, Ilja just left. He's a free agent. Goes immediately goes tells Tony, hey, he's unrestricted free agent. You interested? Yeah, I can think of something. And honestly, too, before we move on from this situation or this topic, I do think there's 3 places this guy can go. Well, probably 4. Go back to the Indies. He'll probably go back to Progress Wrestling, right? That's a definite place to go. 2, I think TNA would be stupid not to try and make a deal, but apparently they're on tight budget right now. So
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
TNA's on a tight budget? Fuck.
Apparently,
TNA's on a
That's
tight budget.
a shocker right there. Oh.
apparently. So I mean, that'd be a great get for him in TNA. 3, I could see him going to AEW, obviously. And the AEW part, I could actually see him join the Death Riders. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for that, but I don't like the Death Riders. But if you're
I
going
see
to,
it. It's
but
just
yeah, like he would definitely be interesting factor to join AEW. I think for the Death Riders, I think that'd be kind of interesting.
or he joins the Callis family because that's the other option. He joins the Don Callis family.
No, that doesn't work. He's better off being alone away from the Callis family, or even have him come in. They try to make him join, and then he feuds with the Callis family. That's probably
Him and Kyle Fletcher wouldn't be terrible.
that would be
Kyle-
a good. Yeah, that would be good actually.
Him and Kyle Fletcher, him and let's see who else we can think of real quick. Will Ospreay, I'd be interested.
Kevin Knight.
Will Ospreay,
Kevin
Kevin Knight.
Darby.
I would have said, even if I didn't like the fucker, I would have said Swerve, but he's looking
Yes.
like fat trucker these days, so I don't know.
Yeah, you can do Swerve. You can do Kenny if he's healthy.
Kenny.
enough. You could do Ilja versus MJF. That'd be interesting to
Oh,
do.
MJF, that'd be a good
Versus
one.
Hangman Adam Page.
Him and
Sadly,
Andrade.
yeah.
Him and Andrade.
Yeah,
on
him
like
and
a
Andrade.
Dynamite.
Him and Roosh. That'd be pretty hard hitting.
I would love to see him and Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be good. That'd be
Stone
good.
Benjamin, bro. Oh, man.
Can he join the Hurt Business?
If he goes in black.
I know it's meant to be Black Evolution, but I really would.
mean-
I actually think he would really fit
I
in
mean,
with that group.
The Nation had Owen, right? And he was still white.
Well,
They let him be white.
like if you take the whole like racial element away from it, I think he actually would fit really well with the Hurt Business.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he does like to hurt people. It could work.
Well, I
So
mean, we
if they
get
try,
MJF
if they
last year.
drop the whole racial element of it, I think he would fit in really well. And the whole thing of he's not really the best talker. That's where his like weakness is. Well, you have MVP, so he doesn't really need to talk. He just needs to look threatening, which he can do. So I actually think I get the Death Riders, but like if you're not gonna add them to the Death Riders, next best
Hurt
option is the Hurt Business.
What about him and Cesaro?
Yeah, I'd see. I love to watch
Yeah,
that.
but so he's in the fucking Death Riders still, right? So
he is. But I mean, if
They
if
could
he doesn't
have
come
him
in and
feud
join-
with the Death Riders if he doesn't join them.
But you know that Continental Classic that's going on. Eddie Kingston's not clear to compete, so he's out of the tournament. So now they have to go and get someone else. So wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Surprise
could we
debut.
See him at All In.
surprise debut, you think?
Yeah,
yeah, that'd be cool.
take a spot.
Yeah,
Well, who knows?
I think that would be a good idea. If you're gonna do that, yeah.
I mean, if it happens, you probably get a big pop. I mean, Hell, I mean, we didn't cover it today, but I guess we'll cover it next week before the show starts. So they're giving 2-for-1 tickets for All In next week. So there's that. But anyways, yeah. So that's pretty much it on Ilja Dragunov. So it'd be interesting to see where he ends up in the next couple of weeks, maybe days. Who knows at this point? But
it's not going to be TNA. I'll tell you right now.
Definitely not going to be
sadly,
There's
it's
no
not.
fucking way I would, if I was a wrestler right now, sign with TNA unless I
No.
had literally zero exposure. No one knew who I was. Then I would.
Because that's the thing. They would only sign up for 3 months.
Yeah.
That too, Trey. That too.
They
Okay.
sign up for 3 months. Well, I guess Fabian Actor's still there, and I think it's been 3 months.
So
Oh no! So his time is up, dude. He's gonna
So
get.
I think we all can agree. We think his landing spot's going to be AEW, right?
Yeah, most
that's
likely.
pretty much foregone conclusion. Yeah.
So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe he'll show up at All in a few days. I think All In's the 30th.
30th. So not. I think
yeah.
next week. Next weekend.
This week.
Yeah. Okay.
Labor
So
Day
we
weekend.
we talk about wrestlers leaving companies. Now we gotta get into the meat of the matter. Now we're gonna be talking about, sadly, a little bit political on the channel because there was a whole,
Oh god, yeah, this.
there was a whole stink between Mustafa Ali and Dustin Rhodes and
Dustin
someone
Rhodes,
on
Gold
Twitter.
Dust.
Of all people, why this?
So
Yeah.
we're gonna put a disclaimer out there before we get started. We do not speak politics about this channel. We don't talk about real world stuff. We keep it to professional wrestling and pretty much professional wrestling only. But I think today is an exception to the rule. So I'm just gonna get into it. Okay, so this happened on Tuesday. I believe.
Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday. I think
It
there
was
something
on a
like that.
Tuesday.
It was
Yeah.
Tuesday morning because I remember. I think I watched it unfold live.
So there
It was a
tweet.
Tuesday morning / Tuesday afternoon / Wednesday night, depending on your location in the planets.
That is true. So anyway, this is what happened. I went on Twitter and I saw Mustafa Ali make a tweet. Now, grant you, Goldust made this tweet, or Dustin Rhodes made this tweet 2 days before. So I guess that would have been on Sunday. I knew nothing about it until Mustafa Ali shared the image. Now, for YouTube purposes, I had to do some editing. So this is not the original actual image. If you want to go see it, it's on Twitter. Go look it up for yourself. I'm not showing it because YouTube is very weird about firearms on Twitter or YouTube. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be showing that image. But there's the image, and I think is that big enough? Can you guys see that? Make that
Yeah,
out?
that's big enough.
That's
Okay.
big enough. It works.
So you want to read that, Cream, and then I will go into the tweets following.
It says, "Hey Islam, come take it. I dare you." So she couldn't even say "come and take it." Bro.
Yeah, she
wrote
fucked
at.
that up.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking start, huh?
Yeah.
And then Dustin Rhodes, aka the Gold Duster, we're calling him the Gold Duster now. Put a heart and a rock horn emoji.
Devil horns.
Yeah, rock
Devil
on,
horns,
Yeah. So
yeah. He
that
DO'd her.
happened. Okay, so that happened. All right. Then Mustafa Ali saw the tweet, and then he posted this. Now, for you probably see this tweet's done. Apparently, Dustin Rhodes has quit Twitter. We'll get into it, but
Yeah,
this
well,
was-
yeah.
he retweeted the image. Now, this is what Mustafa Ali had to say to Dustin Rhodes about the image.
Yeah, Mustafa Ali says, "I respect you and your family immensely. You showing support to something like this is really disappointing." So yeah, there's that. And he writes, "My apologies, Mustafa Ali. I am not that person. Genuinely like the photo. Did not read the caption and don't agree with it at all." Okay. There we go. I appreciate the apology. Please be careful about anti-whatever. Anti-whatever, right?
Anti-whatever?
I'm so against whatever, dude. Whatever
Okay.
is the worst thing ever. Normalizing
so
it is dangerous for us.
Before we move on to, so apparently there was a reply back to the woman who made the original post. So, but before we move on, I want to make a comment here.
Yeah.
To me, this was nothing but a sympathy party on Mustafa Ali's part to go on Twitter retweet this because again, like I said, I guarantee you a lot of people didn't even see this said tweet, right?
No.
Yeah,
I-
no one. I honestly, both guys look bad, right?
Yeah.
So here's how I
obviously.
look at it. One, Mustafa Ali is just looking for attention. He's like, "Oh, woe's me! I gotta bring this up. I gotta start shit." When, like, realistically, you know, that's not probably how Dustin Rhodes thinks at all,
No.
right?
No.
I think he can rub two brain cells together and be like, "Yeah, that's probably just, you know, whatever misunderstanding." But also the Dustin Rhodes be like, I didn't read the tweet. Why the
Yeah.
fuck are you replying to it? Like,
That's what I was going to say, Creed.
so
Are
he
you
went into
replying
detail on that.
to a tweet you didn't read the caption? What?
Yes. So he told people he did not read the caption. He said that he saw. So Dustin is a
he
second
just saw
amendment.
big tits and he's like, "Oh, I better like that."
That's probably
So
what happened.
He said that he saw the firearm, and he's a big Second Amendment person. You know, obviously we know the Constitution of the United
The
States. you know,
firearm is the least thing that
Right.
we can see where you edited it out. It's the least standing out thing in
Right.
that entire picture, right? Like,
but that's what he said. But when he said, you know, don't be, you know, whatever, right? Like, you know, don't be a homophobe, you know, don't be anti-Muslim, et cetera, right?
I
A lot of
really
people
hate
don't know-
bean salad.
Yeah, and apparently a lot of people don't know this. Dustin Rhodes has a transgender stepchild. I can't remember if it was an actual biological boy or female, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I kind of think that he's not that type of person. It's just
Yeah,
gonna be,
He's
I
not
highly
bigoted.
doubt. I highly doubt that he's gonna be out there like fucking
Whatever,
with this
so.
tiki torch at Charlottesville.
And
Like,
he
I
was
don't-
notoriously in a tag team with Booker T, probably one of his most iconic teams of all time.
yeah, and he's black.
he
so,
also
yeah.
played a notoriously androgynistic character.
Yeah,
That Jerry Lawler notoriously called him a word that rhymes with bag.
yeah, and
Yeah, and then he beat the shit out of Jerry Lawler. It was great.
and like I said, and also too, a lot of people don't know this. He's a big activist about transgender bathrooms, all that story, right? Again, we don't talk about politics on this channel, but that's what he is. So for him to say this type of stuff is kind of funny to me, but also too, like we were talking about, this is nothing but an attention ploy by Mustafa. And I guess I don't have to get some attention too if I work for fucking TNA. No, they won't promote me, so I guess I have to promote myself any which way I can.
Yeah, and
But-
he's been the best part of TNA
And that's the thing. That's why I didn't want to do.
for a long time now.
He was holding it down.
But yeah,
and then
this is very weird. I just say, honestly, it's better to just ignore a lot of this shit because most of it can be dwelled down to a miscommunication. Clearly,
my
It's
issue
clearly, like
with
his
this,
response is like, "Yeah, no, I don't feel that way. Sorry."
Yeah,
My
well, that
issue-
too, but I'm gonna let Trey finish real quick what he said because me and Trey talked about this offline about the whole how he's been the best thing in TNA real quick, and then I'll give my thoughts on this situation.
I didn't really want to go off on it, but I'm gonna have to because he did the thing that I'm kind of fucking tired of a lot of wrestlers doing, going to fucking Twitter instead of, I don't know, talk behind the scenes, DMs on the phone. You guys are all connected to the business. Why are you sending like fucking mobs at each other? What are we doing?
We talked about this last week, actually, with the whole fucking Avery style shit.
Yeah.
It was the same situation where they just can't, like, they're just going to be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna get so much heat, brother, if I go and shit talk this person on Twitter." And it's like, yeah, that's not how that works. Twitter is a different place.
And I just
Twitter
see it
is
as a
not
way.
is not wrestling world. Twitter is
I
like
just see it
the
as
spawn
a,
of hell.
Yeah,
I just see it as a way to get a mob at somebody. And that's how I saw Mustafa doing it here. Like that was a shitty thing to do. Like Goldust is a veteran. He is a legend, and his last name is a Rhodes.
yeah.
Is one of the most iconic wrestlers ever. Just respect, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's like if you have an issue with someone, you should address that issue with
Privately.
that person. If it's big enough that you want to address it to the entire world on Twitter, you should go message him. You're
Well,
telling
again-
me you couldn't get in contact with his number and just be like, "Hey, I was just wondering about this tweet."
Yeah, like why? How could like I was gonna say like that's what I was gonna say too, but just like I'm tired of this, this whole mindset on Twitter. Like everyone's got a problem now on Twitter. Like people like in real life, it's like people I know, right? They have each other's phone numbers, but they go on Facebook and call each other out like it's like Ric Flair
Yeah.
tweeting at Dusty Rhodes in the '80s. You fat piece of shit! I'm gonna kick the
That would be
fuck
an
out of
awesome
you."
though.
That would be funny.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like
Yeah.
you guys are not like this isn't
You
wrestling.
know each
right
other.
now.
You
Like,
know
not
each
if
other.
not if you didn't know each other. Again, he could have had the picture, took a screenshot, DM'd him on Twitter, and said, "Hey, can we discuss this like
Look,
men? Can I have your
I
phone
will say
number?"
this: if you didn't know the person, fine,
Yeah,
right? But like the person. I think they were in WWE at the same.
Yeah,
no,
they were in
maybe
WWE
not.
at the same time. They were.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but they definitely know friends of. They definitely have friends of friends. You could have reached out, just been like, "Hey, I just have something I need to ask them," and
Yeah.
they would have reached out, and
and
it
been a
could have
man
been done
about
that
it.
way. It's a very insular industry. It's not
Yeah.
like I don't. It's not like on YouTube where it's like I don't like this person's fucking videos. I have no contact with this person at all. They're not going to listen to me if I DM them. So I'm just going to put out a fucking tweet. So that's you. This is like a last case scenario type of thing.
Yeah, especially the way I see it, you're both in the same industry, right? You're both trying to rise up in the ranks, and you're
It would be
calling
like
each
if
other
Ryan
out on Twitter.
Gosling just started shit talking fucking Tom Cruise out of nowhere. We'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, dude, you're in the same industry. Respect, man, and especially when it is a veteran too. You could disagree politically. That's fine. You know what I mean?
But do it like men. Don't do it on
Do it
Twitter.
like
This
men,
is, this is
yeah.
like Cream said, this is a last resort when someone's
I had a
intentionally-
problem when
Yeah.
Foley did it. Remember when Foley did that with Kane a couple years ago? I had a problem when he fucking did it.
That's a different story for a different time. We already
Yeah,
covered that
yeah.
piece of shit, dumbass. But anyways, again, Mustafa could have been a man. DM'd him, showed the image like I said on the DM, and said, "Hey, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? Privately, like men. Can I have your number? Could we FaceTime? Could we what?" There's so many more lines of communication than just having Twitter. There's the WhatsApp app. There's whatever you want to use, right?
Texting.
Discord. You know what I mean? Like, there's other ways that you can communicate with a said person. But I think this was a bad look. Obviously, this is a bad look for everybody involved. But the fans, and I'm going to share that now, the fans just won't stop now. Now they just keep on dogpile on Dustin Rhodes. Like here, Dustin Rhodes apologizes for showing support of Islamic phobe post and says he will be quitting Twitter. Like the replies after this stuff that people are saying, "Oh, you're a sack of shit." Like I saw some people say, obviously can't say the word. You should delete thyself from the world.
Oh, Matt Hardy got in the chat.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Broken. Yeah, it's just like this is just ridiculous. And Mustafa has said nothing besides that. Besides saying, "I accept
Yeah,
your apology."
He
This
didn't
is
call
where-
out the people doing that. Maybe
Yeah,
you
and
should
this is
do
where
that.
You need to say he apologized like a man. We moved on. Stop trying to attack him. But obviously, when you open those can of worms, you know what I mean. When you open those can of
Yep.
worms on Twitter, this is
Especially
what you're going to
political
get.
can of
Yeah.
worm.
Because
It just
let's keep it real. Me and Trey and Cream don't talk about our politics online. But again, the IWC, it's very split. I think it's more pretty much, I think me and Trey are more on Twitter with wrestling more than Cream is because obviously he's got real life. Me and Trey, not really. But
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
Wow. All right. Yeah.
like-
sure. I'll take it.
it's very far
Very
left and
far left.
liberal than it is.
I'm just gonna say it.
neutral.
Yeah, very far left. It's ironic. The wrestlers, strangely, are more right leaning than the fans.
Yeah.
If you get my drift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
But
went
you know
down.
what? I don't look. I don't give a shit about other people's politics because,
No.
quite
No.
frankly, on Twitter, the only time you see people's political views are fucking if it's I believe I'm 100% right. Well, no, you shouldn't. You're a fucking idiot then.
Yeah.
If you think you're 100% right about anything in life, you might be retarded. You should
Yeah.
always have room for doubt because what happens if you are wrong? Then you need to go and change your point of view a bit. Maybe not even fully. Maybe it's just like a nuanced, a slight little thing where you're wrong. You need to change it. But Twitter is not a place for those types of discussions. Therefore, it becomes a cesspool of the lowest common denominator troglodyte opinions on whatever side of whatever arguments exist. Every single side, it will always go down to fucking knuckle draggers trying to bash a fucking wood plank with their head to see if they can start fire in the cave, so Ugg can get it on with Ook so they can repopulate. It's really fucking dumb and really annoying in general. But yeah, this is why when you actually know someone, talk with that person. Holy shit. Don't just try to put them on blast in public.
Yeah, it's like me and
when you have a personal relationship. Look, if he didn't have a personal relationship with him, or at least could get in contact with him, because it's not like fucking Dustin Rhodes would just no sell his fucking message.
Yeah.
And then if he did, he could be like, look, I tried to talk to you in private and no sold it, and then boom.
Yeah, you ghosted me. It's like, oh yeah, we'll talk.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that went down, like I said. It's like just like me and Trey and like Cream all having a 3-way match on Twitter and just motherfucking each other. It's like, oh, you piece of shit, Republican.
Yeah.
Democrat.
Instead of talking,
what the fuck is this
and,
shit, man?
And the thing is, too, one of our favorites is CM Punk, and he's notoriously far left, and I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what anyone's political.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Maybe that one lady that Seth Rollins was boning that was like the My Little Pony fan that was like a neo-Nazi. Maybe not her.
Yeah.
That's just like wild shades of fucked
name?
all in there.
Shriba something, right? Yeah, you're talking about the one he sent the dick pic to, and his girl and his fiance found out, right?
Yeah.
But
here's the thing: how is there a giant crossover of My Little Pony and neo-Nazis? Like, is that like a I want to see the Venn diagram on that, because that was the part that really confused me out of the entire
I got nothing
situation.
on that one, but I will. So all this went down and all this too, right? But now the woman that made the tweet, I'm starting to think this might be a bot, or at least somewhat of like a catfish account. But anyway, here's what she had to reply. So apparently she saw what was going on Facebook of all things. So even if all boomers are, old people are on Facebook anyways now. So this is what she put. Cream, you want to read this through the chat, and I will go down.
God, holy shit! She posted more than all of them combined. What the fuck?
So this right here, this is from the WWF old school Facebook page. So this is what they put.
It says, breaking: Dustin Rhodes apologizes to Mustafa Ali. As we previously noted, TNA wrestler Mustafa Ali publicly criticized the AEW Dustin Rhodes. Ali quoted a post from Rhodes and wrote, "I respect it." Oh, yeah, we got through all this. Boom, boom, boom. My apologies.
I have to go very slow because there is the image, the uncropped image. Let me know when you want me to stop. So
this is all just like
recanning what happened.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is the part where it is.
Yeah.
As far as at Dustin Rhodes, so what you're basically doing is calling me a racist for defending my own country and the right to bear arms for those who seek to destroy it, all because you can't help but bow down to a literal whoa.
Oh, I know what she's saying.
Yeah.
What she's saying there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
This we're not gonna read the rest of this. Didn't really help. Really help Dustin Rhodes out there.
No.
But again,
then she puts him on flame. He can't fucking win.
No. And that's what I'm trying to say, though, because when you look at that, and like, obviously Mustafa Ali was born in this country. He was born in the United States. He was born in Illinois.
Yeah, he's born in America.
Chicago PD officer, wasn't he?
That's what I was going to say. I know that. He's a former cop. So
he's a cop.
He's a born American Muslim. I guess that's the proper political term, right?
Yeah, he's an American citizen. He was born in America, and he's a Muslim. There's a lot of them.
So
go to Dearborn, Michigan. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't say this publicly, and I don't want to say this publicly, but I think it needs to be said. Just like everything else in every other religion, there are good Muslims, and there's some really out there ones, right? Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the same way as there is as Christians. There might, I don't even know. I was gonna say Buddhists, but I
Literally,
don't think Buddhists really are
you
that
know,
weird.
I feel it's kind of, I get what you're saying, and you're right.
Yeah.
It's also dumb that we have to even say that.
Yeah.
Because it's so obvious that, like, in any group of people, there are good people and bad people who happen to be a part of that group. Look at the IWC, or like fans of the 2003 red Toyota Corolla. Like, it doesn't matter what group you break people down into. There's going to be good people and bad people. It's always a stupid argument. You should just treat people, you know, with some respect and dignity.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And honestly, you'll probably be set. You're not going to run into many fucking problems, because most people will fucking just actually, they'll like you. All right? That's how it works. Just be nice to people. It's not fucking hard, guys.
I was going to use an example like Christians. Like, you know, obviously I identify as Christian. I don't say that publicly a lot, but I do identify as Christian. But there are some really out there religions say they're Christian too. Like, you got those people getting bitten by snakes.
You have like Protestants and Catholics and Eastern Orthodox, and you got like the Westboro Baptist Church yelling at funerals for gay soldiers. It's like, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Don't work for me, brother. So
Hulk Hogan steps in to stop the Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh no!
Oh god!
So my god! He used his creative control.
Let me ask you guys a question, because this continues the woman's post, because I took a screenshot of this, and a lot of people are like, I remember this person, I may not remember. Do you guys remember Lars Sullivan?
Yes.
Well, now Lars Sullivan is trying to grift off this shit. He was in her,
of course he is.
He was in her replies. So look at these tweets. You gotta read this shit. This is hilarious to me.
All right, he says, I'm a canceled WWE wrestler. And they also made an article about me saying, oh, it's okay to be Islamophobic a couple of days ago after this. She writes, Jesus, what kind? He's like, wrestling fans are disgusting. They're similar to anime / Star Wars fans. Well, he's not wrong there. And some of them are grown men who obsess over a children's product. So you can imagine Disney adults, essentially horrible people. Look, there is some that are like that. They do exist. We can't sit here and say there's no.
I'm not gonna deny it. They
Disney adult style wrestling fans. But I don't. What does this have to do with what he did to get fired? Because wasn't it him doing like porn and saying the N-word or something like that?
Doing porn. And let's keep it real. Even if none of that happened, he would have been fired anyway. He was the shits. He was awful.
He was fucking terrible.
He looked terrible. He looked like Timu Snitsky from 2008 when he had the
He looked like an Amish man who's been on HGH. He was fucking terrible.
Listen,
man.
If Shrek was a real person, which he was back in the like early 1800s, 1900s, whatever, and he was actually a former wrestler too. If Shrek was an actual reincarnated wrestler, that was pretty much Lars Sullivan. And the reason why Lars got fired was because two things. One, he wasn't progressing as a character. No one gave a fuck about him when he came to the main roster. Two, that entire porn tape of him having sexual relations anally with another man, and then telling people that it was a lie, and then liking other stuff behind people's back when you can see people like stuff, was very, very homophobic, right? Then telling people, giving people lectures saying if you have sex with gay, if you're gay and you have sex with other gay people, you're the biggest F-slur on God's green earth. Says the guy that was getting railed by another dude. Yeah, you guys are a bunch of bleeps. I'm not a bunch of British
cigarettes.
Yeah,
you guys are gay. What about you, Lars?
No,
don't look at the TV. Don't look at the video.
You were getting anally searched by his penis. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah. I can't say the term that Arlie.
No, I was being probed by aliens. That was it.
I
That was my
It was
April
Men in
plan.
Black.
can't say the term that Arlie Ermy says in Full Metal Jacket, but I think that's exactly what Lars was.
I have one clip to pretty much say this real quick.
When you're a clown, nobody takes you seriously.
But let me tell you something, folks. You can't fix stupid.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's Fade. You're gay. All that shit.
Can you
I was
imagine
not.
that?
I was not expecting to talk about Lars Sullivan today.
Not in 2026. No, I didn't even know he's still alive. To be honest with
Also,
you.
it's just a shit name. He sounds like a fucking accountant.
So we got 2 more stories to cover. I thought this was hilarious, and we're going to get into the meat and potatoes, and we're going to get out of here for the evening. So Brian Alvarez released a story, and not this week, but the following week, the week before, excuse me, there was a show in Vegas, right, for AEW. And
Yep.
TKO, apparently there were some TKO people in Vegas that came and watched AEW. Now, it doesn't say this in Wrestle Purist, but I actually read the article from, the Wrestling Observer right there. Cream, you want to read that, and I'll give you what it said fully, because they edited it out a little bit.
It says there were TKO reps at Dynamite last week. I think just checking it out, they weren't comped, obviously. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised by this. This makes actual sense to do. It would make sense for Tony to have people show up at
WWE.
At WWE events to check it out, see what they can learn. And
you're telling me Ted Turner didn't do the same thing during the Monday Night Wars?
What he should have done was he should have put Moxley undercover, and when Roman and Seth was in that match at SummerSlam, he'd be like, "Yeah, I used to be with them guys. You know me? No, you look a fucking plumber. Yeah, I'm Mox the plumber, man. Yeah, spooky. Yeah.
Have you met my friend Lars Sullivan?
Like, and that's the funny thing too. It's edited what it said in the article. He said, and I quote, "I kind of feel they were in there to spy and to see what they were going like they're like they're like spies like us with Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase. Like they're just like recording shit and saying, oh, this is their production value. This is this and that. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, they think they're like undercover and they have like a whole spy operation.
Yeah. But here's the thing: they are spying, but they don't give a shit if you know, because they know that you're going to do the same thing. It doesn't matter. Yeah. There's nothing illegal with what they did.
No.
I
just think that was funny though how you worded it. It's like, yeah, they were spying on them. I'm like, okay, so like you know they're sitting in a seat, like they just got the binoculars, like saying,
yeah, they got the comm link to the guy in the van.
They got the comm link. It's like Star Wars and telling them, hey, they're doing something over here. Look at this camera shot.
Mission Impossible music's playing while they're in the event.
Oh my god,
Dana, I'm going dark. Triple H puts on his Sam Fisher goggles, starts crawling up the fucking wall to catering.
Tell me, what's the intel? Does it look good? Does it look full tonight? Does it look
Dana,
empty?
what is it? They've got crab cakes, Triple H. Oh God. It can't be so.
Like, what the fuck,
is that Triple H crawling up in his wrestling gear and fucking what is going on here?
Dana White's at catering, just telling people what they got. He's like, they got Cracker Barrel. Triple H's like, Cracker Barrel? What the fuck?
Cracker, I hardly know her.
Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, it's Paul Levesque.
Oh my god, it's John Moxley.
Oh my wrestling fans are fucking retarded. I'm sorry.
This is so fucking good.
This is wrestling journalists right here that get paid for this shit. Let's think about this. You pay these fuckers for this set.
15 bucks.
Tell you a guy went to a place and saw something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, $15, everybody.
$15 a month, please.
Oh my god. Anyways. So there's that. So this is the last story of the day. Sorry, Chet. This is going to be a very short stream because we got shit to do and everything in between. So we're going to try to keep this short. So anyways, going to the Road Dogg. Road Dogg made a tweet a couple days ago talking about how Austin Gunn and what's the other brother name got. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to call them the Ass Boys, the Guns.
Ass Boys.
Yeah.
They were saying that pretty much the tag team championship are beneath them, and they don't need them. So, Cream, if you would go ahead and read that, and I will continue on because there's a long response, and what Dave said's kind of funny.
Yeah, sure thing. The Road Dogg, Jesse James, says tag titles are beneath them at this point, as is every other team, and I mean every team at AEW at Tony Khan. I heard you didn't sleep. You're sleeping on these boys. Hashtag, oh, you didn't know? Hashtag, suck it. Hashtag, nothing to lose.
Okay,
Now, I'm doing the Jeff Hardy hand thing right now, as I said, nothing to lose.
So there's that whole tweet, right? So here's Dave's response.
Dave Meltzer says, I will say this. For the people who championed him coming to AEW, saying the tag titles are beneath Austin and Colton Gunn shows a lack of understanding of the AEW tag titles. They weren't beneath Omega and Page, nor Christian and Copeland, nor FTR, nor Young Bucks. Saying the tag titles are beneath anyone is a fed brain issue. What?
Fed brain?
Yeah.
Did he really unironically say fed brained?
He's trying to get cool with the young lingo. That's just not good. He's a shit maxer. I'll be honest, he's shit maxing.
He just shows up. Dave shows up with that one meme. He just shows up with a skateboard and his cap sideways, like, "Yo, fellow youth, what's up, my fellow
youth? They fed brain, yo. They spend they riz."
Yeah, they got
straight up Skibbity, Ohio. It's like, shut the fuck up. Shut up, you old sack of shit.
So there's Dave saying that. Here's
fed brain, bro.
Brian James says, my bad, homie. Oh, sorry, my bad, Dave. I forgot when it comes to wrestling, only your opinion matters. 5-star tweet, sir. Hashtag got me. Hashtag ouch. Hashtag stop with the hashtags, bro. Chill. Chill on the hashtags.
So here's
if you use hashtag suck it on Twitter, you're gonna find something a lot different.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if that's a good hashtag to find.
Yeah, he just goes.
What's this wrestling tweet breaking up my pornography? What the hell?
He just goes in there and clicks on suck it, and he's like, okay, DX stuff, and he's like, oh, you didn't know? And just cancels the app, like closes it up immediately. He has grandkids showing up, like, hey, Papa Road Dogg, what's this? Oh, I didn't know. I'm gonna call somebody.
I didn't know. My ass better call somebody.
Let me call up 3 Live Crew. Let me call up 3 Live Crew. Let me see what R-Truth and K-Dog is available right now. Tell you what's going on.
K-Dog, fix my Twitter, Holmes.
Hey, look! My Twitter's getting my Twitter's getting rowdy and bowdy. Okay, I need your help immediately. Okay, let's slow down. Okay, so this was Uncle Dave's response to that tweet.
Oh, it says, cool response. Now explain why belts held by Omega and Page, FDR, Young Bucks, and Christian and Cage are beneath anyone with a Christian. Who's Christian and Cage? Does he mean Cope?
I think he meant Cope. He put Christian
and Cage.
Dude, that's Vince Russo, Trey, and Parker, bro.
Did Brian Cage win the tag titles with Christian? And I forgot that. What the fuck is he talking about?
Bro? Cage and Cage.
Cage and Cage.
Oh my god, CC baby, CC.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
That's
anyways. Yeah. So, anyways, Brian, Road Dogg didn't answer his question, but
he did. He did.
Okay. It was my opinion, Dave. This is wrestling. It's not real, just like my opinion. What? That's not science. My opinion was fake, Dave. You were fooled.
My opinion was AI. Okay, listen.
Nice, you name dropped your faves, though. Some of them are my friends, like Christian and Cage. We are more alike than we are in alike. What? Oh my god! All right. Take the phones away from the old fogies, please.
Yeah, get them off Twitter, dude. Christian, that's a bad. You weren't here for that, Vince Russo called Trey and Parker.
He did.
Trey and Parker. What do they sell? A fucking ice cream?
Apparently.
That's as bad as Christian and Cage, bro.
Apparently so, but like I said,
Jimmy
man,
Cage.
it's just two guys in their 60s. Well, Dave's probably in his early 70s, probably. Like,
I think Dave's dead. I think he died 10 years ago.
you mean you think he died, but his brain and body don't know it yet?
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe.
Rigor mortis hasn't set in yet. Which
Oh.
is actually Lars
66.
Sullivan's new wrestling name. In my
Meltzer's
new promotion.
66.
It's gonna be Rigor Mortis.
Okay, he's 66. Okay, Meltzer 66. Okay. Yeah, man, just like, God. I kind of agree with him a little bit. I think there's certain teams that are kind of bigger than the belts that don't really need them. Like Edge and Cope. Or, you see, I
No.
just did it. Christian and Cope. Do they really need the belts? No.
No.
But their name commodity and it adds more prestige to their titles. Like, let's just be real.
Do
As
the Bucks
much-
need the belts again?
Like, as
Not
much
really.
as we love wrestling, right? We're a big fan of championships, right? Obviously, we're wrestling fans. They're all props.
Yeah, they're
there-
props, bro.
It's there to.
I would
either
say
make-
that the ass boys definitely do need the tag titles.
I mean,
they are ones who definitely would need.
if we're gonna be honest, wrestling belts are the equivalent of a plot device, right? Basically.
Yeah.
that, and it's just like it's kind of like an Oscar, or whatever. Like, it just elevates you more as a talent. Honestly, like, it's not that big of a like. I don't think it's like it's not gonna like make or break you. I don't think type of deal. Like, my personal opinion about that is, I believe the championship don't make the man. The man makes the championship,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and it's very far and few in between where the championship actually makes the guy, right? So
Yeah.
again, that's my opinion about that. But I do think Austin Gunn and God, what's his name? Fuck it, Colton. Thank you, the Colton Gun. I do like them.
The personality.
I like them. I think they're a good tag team. But again, AEW's tag team is kind of right now.
It's very They just brought in the Motor City Machine Guns, and they're not even on TV.
Yeah, they haven't been on TV since they were in Detroit, and that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So yeah, like I said, it's just, I don't know. I kind of get where Dave was at, even though I think Dave's a dumbass 90% of the fucking time. And I think that Road Dogg's right too. But again, these are just two old guys in the nursing home saying, "You son of a bitch, you stole my pudding cup." It's just like, okay, Grandpa, time for bed. You know what I mean?
Howdy, but fed brain.
Listen here, old
broke
man.
me.
We've had enough of your shit. Now shut up.
How
The
many
fed
times must
brain.
teach you this lesson, old man?
Dude, the fed brain line was just cringe.
Yeah,
Fed
That
brain.
was fucking crazy, man. I was not expecting that shit.
Yeah, dude. It's just like, it's so gay of the fed brain. It's like us saying it's the sicko brain. It's like, all right.
Are you cuckmaxing?
I know, right?
You're like, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, like, huh? All right, cool story, bro. But anyway, like, we got one more story about Road Dogg, and we're gonna get out of here, chat. So here it is. Remember when Dave said, for a guy, people are championing him to come into AEW. Well, apparently he made a tweet about that and said that too. By the way, there's Road Dogg's response. Road Dogg claims that he was turned away by AEW because his political beliefs.
No. He was turned away because he fucking sucks.
That's what I'm thinking. I think they
I'm
saw
sorry.
how he booked SmackDown. I just, there's no way there's not people who aren't.
Tony, why would he be offended? The Khan family donated to Donald Trump's campaign.
Yeah,
And Road Dogg is apparently right wing.
and Jericho
It's like-
isn't Jericho right wing?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't his wife at January 6th or some shit?
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, so it's like
She
you know,
was trying
it's-
to break. She was trying to break the walls down at the Capitol building, but anyway, sorry.
break the walls. Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's like I don't know. I kind of feel this is kind of a stretch, like him saying this. Like I don't really believe it, but oh wow, sorry, we just had some breaking news right now. Sorry guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. I kind of feel this is all bullshit. I don't think this is real whatsoever.
No.
I think this is just saying, whatever at this point, just to try to get sympathy, I guess. But it's just like
It's cope, dude.
pretty much, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Let me get this pulled up real quick. There was actually some breaking news about a certain town that's going to be out of lockdown. Apparently, he's going to have a match. So give me 1 second.
That's my
Covered
breaking
him.
news noise. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
We covered
Breaking
this,
goons. Do we have something good for breaking news? I feel like we do.
Yeah,
You suck.
okay, here we go. This is just confirmed by from TNA Wrestling. Look at this.
Okay.
Avery Styles.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know he was going to go to TNA at some point. I didn't know now.
This is a little too early, I think. The kid needs to actually
That's what I was
like
going to say. It's a little
wrestle
early,
the
right?
indies a little bit. I get why he's not going to turn down an opportunity. Fuck it, I wouldn't either. But
Well, your dad's a TNA legend and soon to be TNA Hall of Famer, in my opinion. So maybe this was a AJ Styles connection here. Wink, wink.
maybe
nudge,
I
nudge.
think they would have offered it to him just because of his dad. But I think again, he needs more experience under his belt.
I would have
I don't
said,
know
like,
if
maybe another
TNA is the
year.
best place to do it, right?
Well,
Yeah.
let's
Maybe.
let's just put this out there. Maybe he's not actually on the card, the main card. Maybe he's going to be on the pre-show.
That's a
Pre-show,
good. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I guess.
maybe. Let's keep it real. This could be a backdoor way for him to get into NXT too, eventually.
Maybe because
Oh yeah, he'll end up in WWE for sure.
he cannot use. So if he shows up and he's going to be on the YouTube side of things, he's using the Touch song. I don't know if you've ever heard that song before. I think it's called, I think it's from Vast. That's what he's using for his.
Is it the you got the touch?
No. It's very acoustic. It's very guitar heavy, like acoustic guitar. Yeah, it's. I'll
guitar. Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you after we're done with this. We obviously can't play it, but I don't know, man. He probably come out with his dad's entrance, get ready to fly.
Wouldn't be surprised. I could say
Do you
that.
think he is ready to fly though?
Or we could get a real throwback, and he uses the "Every day it's my life."
Oh,
Let
I
the inside
am
show from the
The
outside.
original I am.
Yes.
I am.
When I roll to the left, when I roll to the right, I don't sip the rings every night. Just walks out.
Oh God.
But, oh man, yeah. So that's this Sunday or next Sunday, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned.
No,
for that.
no, that's tomorrow. That's
Oh, this is tomorrow?
this Sunday.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Okay.
They'd be
All right.
fucking. They would be fucking dumb if they put it up.
Well, I mean, they put up and said that Jeff Hardy and Dolph Ziggler were going to wrestle on that said show we watched, but yeah, advertising and everything, but didn't live up to it. Good God. But anyways, yeah, we'll have to check this out tomorrow. At least I'll have to check this out. I'll be surprised if he's on the main card, but I think it'll be the pre-show. I think it'll be on the pre-show match on YouTube. But on that, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially done for the day. Before we get here, Cream, where can the chat find you, sir?
Yeah, you can find me here. You can find me in the club.
And he wants to make love in this club by Usher.
Yeah, no, I'm in there having sex. I ain't in there making love. So come give me a hug.
Come give me a hug. 50 Cent. Anyway.
Go.
Cope.
Cope and Cage. It's your
Cage.
Christian and Cage. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like
Shorty,
for
it's
Lars
your
Sullivan.
Oh, you didn't know?
Is your wife Lars Sullivan's in the middle of his sex tape? Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, God.
Your ass.
Imagine that's where I was under the hashtag for Lars Sullivan from Road Dogg. He just gonna say "suck it all." That's his sex tape on Twitter. He's like immediately gonna tell everyone at the production meeting, "Hey guys, you didn't know? You'll ask for to fire that man."
Oh shit.
Oh god. Okay. So, anyways, Cream's link are in the description of this stream. Go check it out on Gronking. They should be on. I don't know when the next time they're gonna be streaming, but sometime this
Hopefully
week.
tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow. Okay. So their link is in the description there in the chat or in the video, the description of this video. Sorry, Trey. What do you got to promote before we get out of here?
Wednesday. Dynamite.
Yeah. We're so
Wow, what enthusiasm.
Yeah, because I'm not really enthusiastic about watching Dynamite Wednesday, but yeah, we should be doing that.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be
This is the go home episode until All In. So
all in. Yeah.
We'll see how everything goes on. Like I said, they're giving out free tickets. Buy one, get one right now. And tickets are like going for like $2 to $3 right now in the UK. So that's what is that, pounds? So it's equivalent to $3 here in the States. So they're pretty much cheap. And also Dave also reported, I forgot to tell about that. Don't expect a big pyro budget because apparently they're not allowed to. So if Will Ospreay wins, I guess Spark.
They definitely are allowed to. They just don't have the money for it. But we'll get to that at a different point in time.
Apparently it's due to the government. Something about like they're having a concert there and like they can't have all that pyro because the concert's having the pyro. I don't know, but we'll cover it next week for Saturday. But again, chat, we are going to get out of here. We will see you guys Wednesday for the go home episode of Dynamite, and then we'll be back live next Saturday for another pin down. And me and Trey we'll probably go longer than we did. Who knows? The week's still young. We might see some more retardation that happens.
Yeah, we'll see what retardation happens this week.
So if you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. It greatly helps us out tremendously. We would appreciate it because we went to the analytics. 80% of people that watch us do not subscribe. So what are you waiting for? It's free. The subscribe button's free. The like
better
button,
do it.
The share button.
Or else
it's all
Lars Sullivan
free.
will be coming to your home if you don't. So you don't want that smoke.
You didn't know, and watch out because Lars Sullivan shows up and he gets rowdy.
You asked for the call, somebody.
So until then, chat, take care, and we will see you guys on Wednesday.
Peace.
Let's take some goddamn beer!